This is the Look Back Wrestling Show, and I'm your host, Ali Zakka. Alright guys, so you know what this is, Look Back Wrestling Show, and we're going to review this week's Raw and Smackdown. So let's jump into it. Alright, so Raw opens up with like Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns cutting a promo. So the winner of this match goes into the Elimination Chamber, and we get the match right off the bat. So you know, as I'm talking, Bray talk about, I know you, Roman. Roman's like, I don't give a crap about what you're doing, Bray. I'm going to beat you, and they're going to beat Brock Lesnar. So go ahead in a pretty good, like, solid match. Matter of fact, a lot of these matches on Monday night, like, it was a match-heavy, like, wrestle-heavy episode, man. I loved it. I loved it all. Like, everybody is wrestling and less promos. Like, you got a few promos here and there, but mostly it's about the wrestling. And I loved it. Loved it all. Like, I had no complaints about Raw. And on top of that, there's like 3 women matches tonight, or I guess that night, which is awesome, too, because mostly you get that one women's match. Or you might get 2. We're getting 2 this past year, but now we finally getting 3. Like, I was like, let's go, let's do this. Yes, steps in the right direction. So Roman Reigns beats Bray Wyatt. He kicks out 2 Sister Abigails, and he beats Bray with a spear. And after that, Matt Hardy attacks Bray Wyatt, or I guess woken Matt Hardy defeats or give a twist of fate to Bray Wyatt. So Matt and Bray can go at it again still. The Revival, was it Dawson? One of the Revival team members was going to face Finn Balor, but they was like, no, we're a tag team. We're a tag team specialist. We will face you with a team. So the Balor Club comes out, I guess the club comes out, and Carl Anderson and Finn Balor takes on the Revival. I was going to say Dash and Wilder, but I think that's their name actually. But anyway, take on the Revival, and Balor Club won. Finn Balor and Carl Anderson won. Also, you got Cruiserweight. I don't talk about them right now. The Cruiserweight, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali beat Drew Gulak and Tony Nese. Kurt Angle announces the Women's Elimination Chamber match. So it's Alexa Bliss versus Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville versus Bayley versus Mickie James. So that's your 5 in the elimination. No, sorry. Can't count. 6. I don't know why I said 5. Because Alexa Bliss, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville. Oh, I forgot about Bayley, Mickie James, Sasha Banks. I know I was forgetting one. It's like, I know it counted. I was like, wait a minute, I had 5. Sasha Banks. Sorry, she's the last one too. Actually, it's the last one announced on TV as well. Then, I should say, before I jump to Alexa Bliss coming out, Nia Jax will face Asuka. I say like William Weagle, Asuka. Face Asuka at Elimination Chamber. If Nia wins, she gets put in the main event. So I'm getting that match I wanted to see at WrestleMania. I'm getting it at the Elimination Chamber of Nia Jax versus Asuka. And I guess they just kind of forgot about the whole idea that Alexa Bliss lost to Asuka earlier this year and got a guaranteed title match, but or I guess a future title match of her choice. I guess WWE writers was like, yeah, we kind of spun our wheels out on that one. We just throw that away because Asuka's a Royal Rumble winner, so she'll face Nia Jax in Elimination Chamber. So, as Kurt's out here talking about this, he gets interrupted by Alexa Bliss, who pulled a whole sexist card on Kurt. She was like, which Alexa Bliss did it super good promo. Like, I was like, ooh, scathing. She pretty much just ran down like, how can you treat me differently than the men? How come Brock Lesnar not defending his title? It's because I'm a woman, and Kurt was like, wow, you're doing this, are you? And Kurt's like, I'm not comparing the two of y'all. Like, that never came across my mind. But he's like, Alexa, you have not defended that title since TLC, which I think was in October or November. Yeah, October, not November, because November was Survivor Series, so in October. And which also made me wonder too. I was like, why hasn't Alexa Bliss defended her championship? And same thing with Charlotte. Charlotte hasn't defended since Night of Champions or Clash of Champions. And I guess that would be December. So now she had a month off. But they shouldn't defend it on SmackDown or on SmackDown either. So, like that whole, they must defend their title with, I think is it 60 days? The whole storyline with that, or the whole rules with that, it's subjective storyline. The writers do what they want. But yeah, so Alexa Bliss will have to face them in the championship match, which, go for it. I guess I'm not sure why WWE put that card on to say, like, are you being sexist, especially this day and age with the whole equal opportunity and all the movements trying to be made and the movements to be made and changes in the workforce, equal opportunity across the board. It's like WWE shouldn't try to poke that bear. Not right now. Not right now. Don't poke the bear. But WWE loves doing that kind of stuff, so I'm kind of curious to see what Alexa Bliss does next week. Then I guess before I get to the Asuka and Bayley match, backstage, Sasha Banks was watching her match against Asuka last week, and Bayley says, like, man, you've been watching this 20 times. Gotta give it a rest. And Sasha's like, I could have beat her. I was so close. And then Bayley's like, well, Sasha, you want to give me some tips about beating Asuka? And Sasha's like, no, I'll keep those to myself. And she's like, and Sasha goes, if I couldn't beat Asuka, I know you can't beat Asuka, Bayley. And Bayley's like, well, by that logic, I beat you, Sasha. That means I should be able to beat Asuka. So Asuka versus Bayley, they had a good match. Another WrestleMania match to me. Bayley's booked strong, as she should be booked strong. They went back and forth. Asuka ended up making Bayley tapped out as Bayley almost reversed the arm lock. She ended up tapping out to it. And at the end of it, Asuka showed respect to Bayley by giving her a handshake, which even boosts Bayley up even more. Because back in NXT, Asuka and Bayley faced the first time. Bayley shook her hand out, put her hand out for a handshake. I guess it'd go like this. You probably can see it. I'm going to put it up there. And Asuka said no. The second time, they kind of, gave each other a head nod. Like, Asuka held her hand up. Like, she lost. She did a good job. And then this one, Asuka's like, Bayley come full circle. Love it. Love the storyline there. I love the writers are keeping continuity with NXT. I'm liking that. So The Miz faced Apollo Crews, which Apollo Crews has been in more matches recently. Like, he is doing great. I freaking love Apollo Crews. And I just wish the crowd get behind him more. And maybe because the writers haven't gave Apollo Crews much for the fans to get behind. Like, at this point, I started following Apollo Crews when he was in NXT. So I know of him, and I know, like, his background, but I don't really know what his motivation is. And him being with Titus Worldwide, I kind of like that. And they had a back and forth, another good back and forth match, but Apollo ended up losing to The Miz, which we all saw that coming. And The Miz will be in the Elimination Chamber. So Roman Reigns, Miz, John Cena, Elias, and Braun are all in the Elimination Chamber right now. So another backstage segment been going out through the night was Seth Rollins and JJ, Jason Jordan. They was going to face the Bar for one last time, one last opportunity. And JJ's like, I'm ready to go. I can do this. Later throughout the night, he ended up coming against Seth. Like, Seth, man, I can't fight. I'm injured. My dad said he won't let me wrestle. Kurt Angle was standing right next to him. The doctor was like, yeah. And Seth's like, why? How about to do this by myself? Who can I talk to? And Kurt's like, hey, Seth, I get another partner. Roman Reigns, who just got done wrestling earlier night, shows up like, let's do this, Seth. So it's Seth against the Shield versus the Bar. And as the match is going on, the Bar's like, we quit, we're done, we're leaving. And JJ, Jason Jordan, comes out to the ring, who try to help out the Shield. And Roman Reigns earlier in the match, like, we won't need you, man, get out of here. Try to stop the Bar, and as he tries to stop the Bar, Cesaro try to punch him. JJ retaliates. I keep calling him JJ. I just like calling him JJ. Jason Jordan retaliates and then knocks the Bar and get the Shield disqualified. And later backstage, Seth Rollins goes off on JJ, and Kurt's like, what are you doing, Jay? What are you doing, Jason? Go home. You're done. And what's going on is that Jason's actually injured, and hopefully he'll be back before WrestleMania, but we'll see. It's a neck injury, and we'll see how long it takes for him to heal. And I wish him the best of luck, as well as another Raw wrestler who injured herself before Royal Rumble, Alicia Fox. I wish you the best of luck as well. Hope you guys get better when you see you guys in the ring again. Nia Jax had a squash match against just a talent enhancement. She beat her, so that's nice. Nia said she'll beat Asuka at Elimination Chamber. Then you get Sonya Deville versus Mickie James. Mickie James beat Sonya Deville. Well, I say Sonya Deville lost, which is the same thing. Mickie James. God dang it. Mickie James beat Sonya Deville, and with a quick pin, like quick roll up. Absolution jumps Mickie, and Alexa Bliss comes out and helps Mickie. why. And Mickey looked confused. Everybody else is confused. So hopefully find out next week why Alexa came out to help Mickey. Yeah, Alexa and Mickey had a thing when it was on SmackDown. They was like teamed up together and they was helping each other out. But they also had a little feud on Raw. And I know it doesn't make sense because you'll think with, I guess, you'll think Alexa Bliss will want everybody weekend before Elimination Chamber. So if Mickie James get taken out the match or she get on the match and can't compete 100%, you think Alexa Bliss will want that, can make sure her chances of winning better. But with that being said, both members of Absolution are in the Elimination Chamber. So they can game up on everybody else too. So we'll see how that works out. And then you get the main event, which is Elias Samson versus Braun Strowman versus John Cena for the 6th place in the Elimination Chamber. The last place that gets entered in. And this match, it kind of plays out like how you might think it's going to play out. John Cena and Elias teamed up together to take out Braun Strowman. And once they did that, they started going back and forth at each other. And Braun comes in, lays waste. He knocks out John Cena with a running power slam. And Elias grabs Braun in a moment and throws Braun over the ring. Pins Cena for the 1-2-3. Now Elias Samson is the 6th person to enter in the Elimination Chamber match. Braun gets upset, comes in, just running power slams at everybody. To Braun, that's Braun, to John, to Elias, to John again, to Elias again, to John and Elias. Like, I think they got 3 or 4 running power slams on them, and that's how Raw ends. Now, I do want to mention for next week's Raw, you will have a fatal 4-way match, and the winner will be the 6th entry into the Elimination Chamber. So, the triple threat match was for the 6th place enter, like the last person to enter into the chamber. Next week we get the 6th member to wrestle in the Elimination Chamber. So it'll be Finn Balor versus Apollo Crews versus Bray Wyatt versus Broken Matt Hardy. I want to say broken so bad, but Woken Matt Hardy. Sorry. And I'm just going to take a quick pick. I'll say it's Finn Balor going to get in that match. I think Finn Balor going to be the one. I like to see Apollo Crews, but I don't think they'll do Apollo Crews. You definitely know Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy's not winning that match because they got a few going on. So Apollo may take the, don't want Apollo to take the pin 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. Let Bray take the pin. Bray doesn't get hurt by pins. He doesn't get hurt by losses. Oh, well, we'll wait and see. But that's the Raw recap there. So SmackDown opens up with Shane O'Mac. By the way, SmackDown was in Kansas City, my hometown. Let's go. But SmackDown opens up with Shane O'Mac in the ring talking. And then Daniel Bryan comes out. They go back and forth. And Shane does make one note. He's like, you're right now is projecting your wrestling career on Sami and Kevin because you can't wrestle again. You want to wrestle so bad. And I was like, why would they bring that up? Why would they put that out there? Like, is Daniel Bryan cleared? WrestleMania? But no. And then AJ Styles comes out. It's like, every time you two bicker and argue, it's always at the expense of me. I want you guys talking. I just want to let you guys know, stay out my business. I'll handle this. So that's the opening promo. And then, oh, yeah, I was looking at my notes here. So as AJ's walking backstage, Shinsuke Nakamura just comes out of nowhere and is like, I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. And I love it. And he just walks off. And I love it. I just want to see Shinsuke Nakamura for the next month and a half just appear out of nowhere and just say it to AJ Styles in the most random opportune moments, I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. And just leave. AJ Styles in the drive-thru at McDonald's. I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. AJ Styles walking through Walmart. Shinsuke walks by. I'll beat you at WrestleMania. AJ Styles getting out the car to walk into the locker room. Shinsuke just having to be there. I'll beat you at WrestleMania. AJ Styles like at the movie theater. I don't know, just stupid random. That'd be hilarious. They do vignettes like that. Or AJ's like doing random stuff on his day off, and Shinsuke just like walking around behind him. It's like, I'll beat you at WrestleMania. Just to see what he says. AJ in the gym doing a bench press, and Shinsuke like, I'll beat you at WrestleMania. But all right, I'm done with that. So Charlotte versus Liv Morgan, one of the members of the Riot Squad. Charlotte beat Liv Morgan. And after she beat her, by the way, she beat her after the Riot Squad gets ejected from the match. So Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan get ejected, and Charlotte takes the win. And Charlotte's like, all right, 1 down, 2 more to go. So she's working her way down to the Riot Squad. And I'm hoping that maybe this happened to be a match. Oh, Fastlane. Fastlane is in March, so it could work to a match between Ruby Riott and Charlotte, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It could be a SmackDown match. Who knows? The Bludgeon Brothers destroys another Jobber team. After they beat the Jobber team, the Usos walk out and they kind of stare down the Bludgeon Brothers, and they go in the ring and cut another great promo about how like they're the best. You can't stop us. Back then we was like cartoony. Now we're not straight edge, but now we're like 100% legit. Like don't mess with us. We're ruthless. We're the Usos. Can't say that. Good Lord. Uso Penitentiary. You know, just it's a great promo. I don't think they say Uso Penitentiary at all, but I just feel like throwing that in there because it's a cool line to say. The Usos are great. Then they had the Raw, it had a SmackDown top 10, which I didn't really care because, like, what's the benefit of it? You know, Ty Dillinger's on that list, and he's not champion at all. He hasn't been on TV, but he's a number 10 spot, which... And like there's a backstage joke like, yeah, put Ty Dillinger number 10 because he's number 10. But yeah, then the New Day's above the tag team champions, and which New Day are above title, which I'm okay with that. And the New Day had this whole night, they had like just them talking backstage, and it was like answering tweets, and they talked about how Kofi Kingston should become world heavyweight champion. Do it, do that. Put Kofi Kingston in there. Have Kofi Kingston beat. Not AJ. Maybe, you know, I think Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles could be a good match. Have Kofi beat AJ. Like, have AJ beat Shinsuke Nakamura. After Shinsuke beat AJ at WrestleMania, they go a little feud. Then AJ beat Shinsuke. Kofi beat AJ, like, for maybe a day or two. That'd be awesome. Just, maybe New Day goes heel. Speculating. Bobby Roode versus Rusev. Solid match. Bobby Roode ended up winning. After he won... Randy Orton comes out, RKO Bobby. Then he RKOs Aiden English. Then he RKO Rusev and stands tall. So were they working to a fatal 4-way match or triple threat match for the United States title? Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton versus Rusev? If that's the case, let Rusev win the Fastlane. Do this. Also, Rusev Day is really over. Everybody loves Rusev Day. Ascension versus Gable and Benjamin. Gable and Benjamin beat the Ascension. And they just kind of pretty much at this point beating down lower cards on tag teams and just putting themselves as a dominant force again. And then you have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in a great match. You had a fight forever chant. You had like think this is awesome chant. Like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn know how to battle each other. And every time they wrestle each other, it's always a good match. It's never boring. It's never dull. Like they know how to drop the mood. They know how to pick it up. They know how to go back and forth. And I really wanted Sami Zayn to win because I want to see Sami Zayn take on AJ Styles one-on-one. But we're not going to get that. We're going to get it at Fastlane because of shenanigans by AJ Styles. Like, who was it? Kevin Owens? No, Sami Zayn came up and talked to AJ because AJ was sitting at ringside and just started bad-mouthing AJ. AJ lost his cool and started attacking Sami. Why? Then he started attacking Kevin. Once again, why? So the match is disqualified. Kevin Owens gets disqualified and... there's no victor. And AJ's like, I want to, and he texts both of them again. And he's like, I want a winner. I want a winner. I want a winner. And Daniel's like, okay, AJ, so you want to interfere in the match? We'll make it a triple threat match of Fastlane. It'll be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at Fastlane. And that's how SmackDown ends. And I don't know why the writers book AJ's a hothead right now. You know, you think he'd be a smarter wrestler, how long he's been in the business, but maybe he's just fed up with Sami and Kevin. But yeah, it was a good finish to the show, and I'm personally fine with that. So that's SmackDown Raw review for this week. I like Raw this week. It was so much more action-packed, so much more wrestling, and I know none of the storylines, well, Elimination Chamber is building up, so I can't really say there's no storylines was added, but yeah, you know, I feel like they're working their way to WrestleMania, so they're just kind of, at this point, plugging in holes and stuff like that. But I'm perfectly fine with this. And I'm looking forward to see what next week's episode of Raw SmackDown brings to the table. So that's this episode of the Look Back Wrestling Show. What did you guys think of the wrestling this week? Please put in the comment section below what you think of Raw and SmackDown. Please like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching and listening to the episode. If you're listening to on SoundCloud or whatever platform we're on, so please follow and share on there and like as well. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe for more episodes of Grind Towards Success, movie breakdowns, or whatever it is you're watching on my channel. I have different stuff from interviews to other movie reviews to wrestling reviews. If you're a wrestling fan, please subscribe if you want to see all that and see what's going on. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat here, follow me on Instagram there to see what I'm doing in my personal life as well as my business and Ninja Warrior. And lastly, you can watch the last episode of Grind Towards Success here, and you can watch the last episode of movie breakdowns there. Thank you guys once again. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome.